Robinhood just made an insane announcement at their Take Flight event last week. They are going to be having people receive their dividend payments early. No other brokerage is doing this, and Robinhood is going to be the first of its kind to do it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about it, breaking it down a little bit, bringing the knowledge, bringing everything that you need in order to see how this is going to work for maybe your account if you have one on Robinhood. So if you're excited for today's video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, turn on those bell notifications for all future uploads. This announcement that was made the crowd go crazy that was there at the event last week. It was an insane announcement, and I did not think this was even possible, but Robinhood came out and broke this news that they are going to be paying dividends early to people, I believe starting in the springtime, maybe around April. It's absolutely insane, and I'm excited for this, let me tell you. So, some key takeaways here, from this article. Robinhood will roll out its early dividends program this spring, giving investors access to payouts before the traditional payment date. The brokerage said dividends will be available after the record date, an average of 17 days earlier and sometimes up to a month sooner. Most large cap U.S. stocks are eligible, but shares held in IRAs, your retirement accounts, will not qualify for early dividend access, probably because there's something to do with taxes and stuff like that with these retirement accounts compared to your individuals and your cash accounts. So that's what my guess is right now. They didn't really disclose too much information about it, but what we're going to talk about is basically what dividends are and how this is going to work. Potentially how it's going to work. They didn't really go into the details too much, but I think there could be some different ideas and speculations as to what they may be able to do. So if you want to understand what a dividend is and how it works, if you are an investor, when people start to get, for a lot of us, when they get to like the 50s, the 60s, they start to look at having passive income to pay their bills to then stop being able to work. And a lot of people will tend to move into what's called dividend paying companies. How a dividend works is that companies bring in, a certain amount of money every single quarter, and they pay out a percentage back to their shareholders for investing in their company, saying, hey, Fridge, thank you for buying up shares of this company here. We want to give you a little bit of a payment back for your investment with us. Okay. For example, if you want to go onto the Seeking Alpha platform that I like to do a lot of, they break down how a dividend really works here, which I think is very, very awesome. So this is Johnson & Johnson, for example. They've been paying out a dividend and they've been growing their dividends for 63 consecutive years, which is absolutely insane. So you can see how it breaks down what the dividend is, the yield. So basically, it's annualized. So if you have a share of Johnson & Johnson, you will receive 2.16% of your investment back over the course of a year. And then they have the annual forward ones. They have payout ratios. Payout ratio is a very important thing to know because it's how much they're paying in terms of how much money they're bringing in. If they bring in, $1 million and they pay out $5 million in dividends, that's not sustainable for growth. So people don't like that as much. So the payout ratio is how much they're paying relative to how much money they bring in. They also announce growth because obviously to fight inflation, you want to grow your dividend, you get paid more. It's like a raise you get as a dividend investor. You want to make it enticing to the investors to say, hey, put your money with our company here. Important things to know. Again, having a dividend growth of 63 years is very much impressive. It is one of those big name dividend paying companies that has been around for many, many years. Now, as you will see, the last amount they announced is $1.30. So for every share of Johnson & Johnson that you have, you will get paid out $1.30. So if you had 100 shares, you will get paid out $130 in the last quarter, which is very nice. Now, important things you will see, you have the ex-dividend date, you have the payout date, the record date, the declared date, and how frequently they actually pay it out, which is a lot of companies do every single quarter. Some companies actually do monthly, which is actually really interesting to think about. So breaking down how it works, again, your ex-dividend date basically is the date on which the security begins trading without the dividend value. Investors who purchase the security before this date are entitled to the dividend payout. That is very important. So if you buy a share of Johnson & Johnson before February 24th of this time period here, you would be eligible for this dividend payout amount right here. Anything you buy afterwards, you are not eligible to this one. You would go into the next one, for example. You have the payout date, which is when you actually receive the dividends. So people will be getting their dividend on Tuesday of this week at the time of recording this. And you have what's called the record date. So the record date, or the date of record, is the cutoff date established by a company in order to determine which shareholders are eligible to receive a dividend. Okay, and then they declare the dividend saying, hey, we're going to be giving out this dividend. You have to get in by this date here. You'll get paid out on this date here. And the ex-dividend date and the record date are the exact same thing because, again, once it closes, for the day, that's when the record date goes in and you get paid out sometime after that. All right, so that is very, very important to know how dividend works. A lot of people like it, again, because it's passive income. You get paid just to hold shares of companies. Every share of Johnson & Johnson that you own, you get paid $1.30 every quarter. It's passive income. You don't do much with it. So that's why a lot of people like it, especially when they get closer to retiring. Now, Robinhood is saying that we want to make it where they will get paid out a lot sooner. As you will see here, and we'll break down this information here, they announced Wednesday that they will run a new early dividends program this spring, giving investors access to their dividend payments sooner than the standard industry timeline. No other broker is doing this. The move would apply to eligible dividend-paying stocks and breaks from the industry standard practice of crediting dividends on the payment date. As you will notice here, the payment date for Johnson & Johnson is March 10th, but in the live stream they talk about it, which I think is a very good point. They know who's getting payments on the record date. They know who's getting it. Because after that date, you know you're locked in, you're getting that payment there. So think about the timeline though, from the record date on Johnson & Johnson to the payout date you see there. You're looking at over 2 weeks. You're looking at 17 days, right? Or actually more like 14 days. I feel there's 28 days in February. You're looking at 14 days, 2 weeks you have to wait from the record date to the payout date to receive your dividend. And people rely on these dividends to pay their bills, to reinvest, for example. People like to be able to use money to have the flexibility to spend it whatever they want. And Robinhood's saying, let's cut out that middle gap there. Let's cut out that middle timeline. Let's get rid of it and pay them out on when the record date is, or maybe like a day after, for example. That means you get access to your money about 2 weeks earlier on average, is what they were saying in this article here. That is huge, okay? It gives people more time to, reinvest if they want to get early access to reinvestments. It gives them time to then pay off their bills and have more flexibility for things. So that is something that's very big. And the dividend community is massive. There's millions upon millions, if not billions of money paid out in dividends. We all know that Warren Buffett has the Coca-Cola dividend that's been making a crap ton of money for him over the years. And now he's able to get access to it earlier, right? For example, very, very big. Again, not all companies apply to it. It's all the large cap ones. So if you have like a very, very small cap company, probably won't be eligible for it right now. Maybe in the future it will be. But this is really, really huge. And I actually really like this. Robinhood said it's the first and only platform to give the investors this before the payment date, a shift that could matter most for those who rely on steady dividend income. This is how you're able to bring in more people to your platform away from other brokers. Come up with ways to do things that can make it as you are the only one to do this. And the fact that Robinhood is going to be the only brokerage that's able to allow dividend payouts early is huge. Okay, that's big for investors. That might take people who have millions in other portfolios and other accounts and say, if I'm a dividend investor and I get paid $3,000, $4,000, every single month on this platform, I want to move over to Robinhood to get my payout early. Like, why would you not want to get paid out early? I love when I get my paychecks 1 or 2 days early, so I have more flexibility for bills and for this and for that, right? Very, very huge, and could be a lot of awesome things to bring more user base over to Robinhood. How it will work. Under the program, Robinhood said investors will receive the dividend payments after a stock's record date rather than waiting until the payment date, which is when most brokerages typically credit funds. On average, the brokerage estimates that they will make dividends available about 17 days earlier, with some payments arriving as much as a month ahead of the usual schedule, and it's set to roll out in April. Again, things to remember. It works for large U.S. cap stocks, as you will see here, and dividends held on shares with IRAs will not qualify, probably because, again, for tax purposes with the retirement accounts is what my guess would be. They don't give a lot of information to it, but this is a huge thing that I'm going to be curious to see how they actually do it. Early dividends is the first and only product that will give you full, unrestricted access to your dividends days or even weeks before the payment date, the company said. And that investors can reinvest the cash, trade, or use it for expensive. So having that flexibility, getting that payment 1 or 2 weeks early is amazing. So you can have the flexibility to do whatever it is you really want to do. You can reinvest the money, obviously, to get more and more dividends earlier, all that kind of stuff. The brokerage also said it plans to introduce a comprehensive dividend tracker later this year as part of a broader push to attract dividend-focused investors. That I also love because, believe it or not, there's not a lot of good dividend platforms out there that track your dividends. And if you do, you have to have a separate website, a separate browser, or a separate app. Robinhood is trying to make it all in one. And that, I think, is very, very awesome. Because if I want to be a dividend investor, I could see my dividend tracker. I could track all my dividends, stuff like that, all on the same app in my brokerage. That, to me, is awesome, and I love that. So I will be very curious to see what this looks like, and I'm excited for it. As, again, I used to be a lot in dividends. Now I kind of took a step back. But if I want to go to dividends in the future, this is awesome news. Why this matters: getting dividend income weeks earlier could give investors more flexibility to reinvest or cover expenses. The program changes timing, not payout size. So that's important. You are getting paid the same amount, but you just get the money earlier. It's like a cash advance almost in a way, but, not like a loan, for example. But may appeal to those who depend on steady dividend cash flow. Why investors who rely on dividends? For investors who rely on dividends as a source of income, getting paid earlier could offer more flexibility for how that money is used. Receiving funds weeks sooner may allow investors to reinvest through a DRIP, the dividend reinvestment plan, make other trades or put cash towards it. The change does not increase the dividend amounts, but it could alter cash flow timing in ways that matter most to those who depend on steady payouts. That's awesome. And I'm trying to figure out how they will be able to do this. And now what my guess is going to be, and I could be wrong, because they didn't really disclose about how they're going to do it, is that I'm thinking that they're going to be basically paying the money up front themselves out of their own pocket to the dividend investors. And then when the actual dividends come in from the companies, then they'll be able to just pay themselves back. Kind of like a cash advance for Robinhood to then, give to the users, and then after that, they'll be able to front the money and pay the money back to their own pocket afterwards, basically. That's what my guess would be, something like a loan payment kind of thing, not for us, right? Like, it'd be annoying if they were like, hey, you want your dividend early? You got to pay a 3% fee or whatever it is on like a loan. So I think Robinhood's going to be paying out the dividends themselves with their own amount of money that they have. And if they don't have the cash for it, then they can obviously take out a loan for it and then use that dividend when it actually does come in from the companies to then pay themselves, if that makes sense. That's the way that I'm thinking they're going to do it. So basically, they use their money to pay us, and then they get the dividend, they use that money to pay themselves. That's what my guess is of looking at this here. They didn't expose too much. I would be curious to see, though, what they do end up doing here. But this is amazing. And if you want to talk about bringing users over, besides prediction markets and crypto and all that kind of stuff, they have the family plan as well. They announced also at this event here. You want to talk about bringing people over? If you're telling me that I can get my dividend payouts 2 weeks earlier, I would move over to Robinhood to get my flexible payments that way. That's awesome. Robinhood, honestly, with this announcement here, is making some big moves. And let me tell you, I am here for it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Just want to let you know, Robinhood is paying out dividends early starting in April, as you'll see from this article here. And I'm sure they'll give us more information here as we get closer to the rollout period here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it this far in the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those bell notifications. And if you are receiving dividends, you want to use the $6 dividends for, if you get $6 in dividends, you want to pay off the monthly membership for Fridge Financials. Take a look at it. We have a lot more amazing stuff offered on the Fridge Financials membership right over there. 2 weeks early dividends means you can get early access also to the Fridge Financials walk-in freezer membership. Feel free to take a look at it. Obviously, it's up to you at the end of the day, but a lot of stuff we offer here. Feel free to take a look at it. Hopefully, there's making money in the market as per usual in every way, shape, and form, whether it's through dividends, through stock market investing, through, just buying and holding, whatever it is. And as always, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.